Wrapping up the trip in the Windy City, the Sens get set to face off against the Chicago Blackhawks for the first time on the year from United Center on Wednesday nights.
I like that we came back in last game. I thought we could have tightened our game up in certain areas, and we're going to need to going forward.
Monday was a good second half of the game. Being down 3-0, it's never easy, so just the fact that we stuck with it and just had the confidence to come back there was huge, and we got to bring that into this game here.
And with that, here's a look at the projected lines going into tonight's game, the same as they have been as of late and the same as they were against Washington on Monday night. Brady Tkachuk with 3 goals in 3 straight games and back-to-back games as well since returning from an injury, alongside Tim Stützle on a 12-game point streak coming into tonight's game with Claude Giroux, who had a big goal against Washington on Monday as well. Drake Batherson, Josh Norris, and David Perron on the second unit. Michael Amadio, Shane Pinto with his 4th 2-goal game of the season against Washington on Monday, alongside Ridley Gregg, Matthew Highmore, who spent time here with Chicago early on in his career, alongside Adam Gaudette and Noah Gregor, rounding out the forward units. Jake Sanderson with 3 assists in the game against Washington, alongside Artem Zub. Shabbat with Jensen, who did not skate this morning, but will play in tonight's game. Travis Hamonic and Nicholas Matinpalo, rounding out the defensive units. Linus Olmark gets the start in goal. Ridley Gregg also spoke this morning about the consistency on that third line, alongside Shane Pinto and Michael Amadio.
I think we've had a couple of great games, actually. I think we were really good last game. We put the puck behind him. I think we can kind of build off our forecheck and turn the puck over, and then own the puck and go from there. But we just got to keep that momentum going here.
Also a return to Chicago for Matthew Highmore. As highlighted, he spent parts of 3 seasons with the Blackhawks and 3 goals in the bubble playoffs in 2020.
Yeah, I have a lot of good memories. Obviously it was where I got my first couple games in the league, and very grateful to this organization for giving me a chance. And it's always fun to come back here and see some familiar faces.
Also a fantastic stretch of hockey as of late for Jake Sanderson. 3 assists against Washington as highlighted, but also tied for the NHL lead in points for a defenseman with 19 since January 7th, joining Zach Werenski and Rasmus Dahlin on that list. A continued strong stretch of hockey for number 85.
It's no doubt he's a star in this league. He does his thing every night, not only on the offensive side, but when he's defending as well. So he's going to be a horse down the stretch here.
Good player. He's having a great year and still young, still improving. Very impressive young man. He seems older than he is. He's very prepared. He's a committed player. He's competitive, and he's also very skilled. And those are all components that you want in all your players. And he's got a promising career in the NHL, and for us, we're lucky to have him.
And as for the Chicago Blackhawks, they enter 19-35-7 so far on the year, but much like the San Jose Sharks on Saturday night, a record that can be deceiving, a team that can beat you in many different ways. They are top 10 in the league in both power play percentage and penalty kill percentage so far on the season, a team that the Sens have struggled with as well in the past. Only 3 wins all time on the road in Chicago.
They've been a strong team for a long time. Obviously a lot of history here. But I think that doesn't really change our mindset. We just got to come in here and kind of do our thing.
We liked parts of our last game, and we certainly made a good push there in the second and into the third. So we need to carry that over and just continue to get better and realize the importance of tonight.
Well, I think there's so much parity in the league right now. You got to be on top of your game, and it's big points for us. They obviously had a big win the other night, a good win, and we're going to have to be ready to play.
Looking to turn the tide on those past results here in Chicago, it's the Sens and the Blackhawks coming at you on a Wednesday night. For Sens 360, I'm Jackson Starr.